Welcome to SpeakPro Products, your ultimate destination for mastering English and excelling in the professional world. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic for anyone starting their freelance journey: how to communicate effectively with clients, even when you're just beginning. We'll explore the common challenges beginners face and equip you with proven strategies to overcome them. Whether you're aiming to improve your English skills or boost your confidence in client interactions, you're in the right place. Now imagine this. You're on a call with a potential client, and suddenly they ask a question that leaves you speechless. Your heart races and you freeze, not knowing what to say. Sound familiar? Don't worry, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a way to turn that fear into confidence? Today, we're sharing the exact phrases you need to impress any client and take your freelance career to the next level. So, if you're ready to transform those nervous moments into winning strategies, stay tuned. Let's boost your confidence and your English skills one script at a time. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. Ever had that moment when a client asks a question and you freeze? Yeah, me too. Let me take you back to my first big client call with Jimmy. I was sitting at my desk, looking at my laptop, where an email from Jimmy was open. The call was about to start, and I was a mix of nervous and determined. As the call connected, Jimmy's face appeared on the screen, and he greeted me with a smile. "Hey, Speed. Thanks for taking the time to chat. I've got a big project coming up and I need someone reliable. Can you walk me through your workflow?" he asked. I hesitated, my mind racing with thoughts. Workflow? What do I even say? I don't want to sound like I have no idea what I'm doing. I stammered, well, Jimmy, I usually start by... Jimmy looked unimpressed and the call ended awkwardly. That call was a disaster. I was so afraid of sounding unprofessional that I couldn't even answer a simple question. But here's the thing, I'm not alone. Many beginners face the same fears. We worry that our lack of experience will show and clients will think we're not up to the task. It's natural to feel this way, especially when you're just starting out. But remember, everyone starts somewhere. The key is to build confidence over time, and that starts with knowing what to say. Questions about rates, deadlines, or workflow can catch us off guard, leaving us stumbling for answers. It's not just about knowing the answers, but also about how you deliver them. Confidence in your delivery can make all the difference. But here's the good news. You don't have to go through this alone. I've been there, and I've learned a few tricks along the way. Today, I'm sharing my 5 go-to phrases that will help you navigate any client call with confidence. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to handle any client conversation like a pro. No more freezing up, no more awkward silences. We'll cover everything from setting your rates to managing client expectations. And the best part? You'll be improving your English skills along the way. So whether you're a freelance editor, designer, or any other professional, these tips will help you communicate effectively and impress your clients. So if you're ready to turn those client calls into success stories, let's get started. We'll dive into the common pain points beginners face and provide practical solutions to overcome them. You'll learn how to address tricky questions with confidence and professionalism. By the end of this chapter, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and tools to handle any client interaction like a pro. Let's boost your confidence and your English skills, one script at a time. Stay tuned for more insights and tips to excel in your freelance journey. The 3 client types you'll meet. As a beginner freelance editor, you'll encounter a variety of clients, each with their unique quirks and expectations. Understanding these client types will help you tailor your communication and set the right tone from the start. Let's dive into the 3 most common types you'll meet: the micromanager, the ghost, and the confused newbie. To keep things fun, imagine each client type as an animated avatar, each with their distinct personality and challenges. The micromanager. Meet the micromanager, always eager to see every edit and provide feedback at each step. While their enthusiasm can be overwhelming, it's important to remember that they care deeply about the project. The micromanager might say, "Can you show me every edit?" To manage their expectations, establish clear communication boundaries. Explain your workflow and assure them that you'll keep them updated at key milestones. Use phrases like, "I'll send you updates at each major edit," or "Let's schedule a check-in after the first draft." This approach will help the micromanager feel involved without disrupting your creative process. The ghost. Then there's the ghost who disappears after the initial brief, leaving you with a vague, "do your magic." While this might seem like a dream client at first, the lack of feedback can be challenging. To handle the ghost, request specific details up front. Ask questions like, "What's your vision for the final edit?" Or, "Are there any particular styles or effects you prefer?" Document these preferences and send a summary email to ensure you're both on the same page. Regular updates, even if they go unanswered, will show your proactivity and keep the project on track. The confused newbie. Lastly, we have the confused newbie, who is new to the world of video editing and might ask questions like, "What's a timeline?" While these questions may seem basic, remember that everyone starts somewhere. Patience and clear explanations are key. Use analogies to simplify complex concepts. For example, think of the timeline as a recipe. Each ingredient, klibi, is added in a specific order to create the final dish, video. Encourage the confused newbie to ask questions and provide resources for further learning. Script. Tip. Regardless of the client type, a phrase that always resonates well is, "Let me simplify this for you." Clients appreciate when you take the initiative to make complex information accessible. It shows your expertise and builds trust. For example, if the micromanager asks about color grading, you might say, "Let me simplify this for you." Color grading is like painting with light. It enhances the mood and makes the video more engaging. Understanding these client types and using tailored scripts will help you navigate client interactions with confidence and professionalism. By setting clear expectations and communicating effectively, you'll build strong relationships and deliver projects that exceed your client's expectations. Roleplay, client questions, and your answers. Role-playing is a fantastic way to prepare for real-life client interactions. By practicing your responses to common questions, you'll build confidence and be ready to handle any situation that comes your way. Let's dive into 3 typical scenarios you might encounter as a beginner freelance editor. Scene 1. What's your rate? One of the most frequent questions you'll face is about your rate. It's essential to approach this question with confidence and clarity. Wrong response. $10? This response lacks confidence and may undervalue your skills. It's important to know your worth and communicate it effectively. Right response. My rate starts at $X for basic edits. What's your budget? This response shows that you're open to negotiation while setting a baseline for your services. It also shifts the focus to the client's budget, allowing you to tailor your offer accordingly. Scene 2. Can you finish in 2 days? Clients often have tight deadlines, and it's crucial to manage their expectations while valuing your time. Wrong response. I'll try. This response is vague and doesn't set clear expectations. It may lead to misunderstandings and potential dissatisfaction. Right response. For a 2-day turnaround, I'll prioritize your project with a 20% rush fee. Works for you? This response acknowledges the client's urgency while setting clear terms for the expedited service. It also opens the door for negotiation if the rush fee isn't feasible for the client. Scene 3. I don't like the edit. Receiving negative feedback can be challenging, but it's an opportunity to improve and better understand the client's vision. Wrong response. But I worked so hard. This response is defensive and doesn't address the client's concerns. It's important to stay professional and focus on finding a solution. Right. Response. Let's pinpoint what's not working. Specific feedback helps me nail your vision. This response shows that you're open to feedback and willing to make revisions to meet the client's expectations. It also encourages the client to provide detailed feedback, making the revision process more efficient. Pause and practice. Now it's your turn to practice. Repeat after me. Let's align on the next steps. This phrase is a powerful way to wrap up a conversation, ensuring that both you and the client are on the same page. It shows your commitment to the project and your eagerness to move forward. Role-playing these scenarios will help you feel more prepared and confident in your client interactions. Remember, practice makes perfect, and the more you rehearse, the more natural your responses will become. As we wrap up this part of our journey into mastering client communication as a beginner freelance editor, let's quickly recap the essential scripts and tips we've covered. Understanding your client types, whether they're a micromanager, a ghost, or a confused newbie, is crucial for tailoring your communication and managing their expectations effectively. Remember the key scripts. When asked about your rate, confidently respond with, "My rate starts at $X for basic edits." What's your budget? For tight deadlines, propose a solution like, "For a 2-day turnaround, I'll prioritize your project with a 20% rush fee." Works for you. And when handling feedback, stay professional with, "Let's pinpoint what's not working." Specific feedback helps me nail your vision. Always aim to simplify complex information for your clients. They'll appreciate your effort to make things clear. To put these scripts into action, download the Beginner's Client Scripts PDF using the link below. This comprehensive resource includes every phrase and tip we've discussed, serving as your go-to guide for confident client interactions. We encourage you to engage with our community by commenting with your scariest client question. We'll provide a tailored script just for you, fostering a supportive environment where we can all learn and grow together. Looking ahead, stay tuned for the next part of this series, where we'll delve into strategies for getting paid as a beginner without resorting to begging. This upcoming content is designed to further empower you in your freelance editing career. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the SpeakPro Products channel for more valuable insights and resources. Together, we can conquer the world of freelancing, one confident conversation at a time. See you in the next video.